Appears to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Luis Arias stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Jimenez, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 4th home run here in the early going as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Garver.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Sano leads off first with 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance. To relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting eighth, the third.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Brent Rooker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 2-0. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Luis Robert comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Pineda, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And good for him. Luis Robert has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Nope. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We've played 2. It's the Twins 2 and the White Sox 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. That's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And the pitch on 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count this ball.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance, Nelson Cruz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Well,
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he lays off for ball one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Mitch Garver is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Digging in, Zach Collins as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Popped him up. Donaldson waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Now here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
So here's Jose Abreu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. Pineda pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good... You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And that misses 2-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Andrelton Simmons becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Luis Arias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Pineda into his motion. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Abreu.
Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Line drive base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder,
Luis Robert will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. 6 innings are in the books. Score hold. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Byron Buxton.
25. Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
At the plate, Brent Rooker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Randy Dobnak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Randy Dobnak.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Leury Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Adam Eaton digging in next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He has flied in line. Out in 2 trips in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the White Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Luis Arias. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Twins strand a pair. Still tied 3. Max Kepler is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. In now, Zach Collins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Anderson.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Polanco ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he got him swinging. Jorge Polanco is retired to kick off the 9th.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The third baseman,
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching, and it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Brent Rooker is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Anderson is there, and that retires the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Taylor
Digging in to try it again, Luis Robert. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Yasmani Grandal will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yasmani Grandal.
A ball and no strikes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and a strike now. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Set. Here comes the 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in the air now, out to left. Rooker will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 1.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nick Madrigal. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Lays off 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Twins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the American